Happy October, or whenever you're seeing this. Happy whatever day it is. But right now, when I'm bringing this through, it is October 1st. I love October, not just because it's my birth month. I just love the energy and frequency of October. There's so much harmony and beauty and balance and love, which is my favorite thing to talk about. So I feel really called today to come on and talk to you about love, about choosing love over fear. I know we have all heard this so many times, but I haven't brought it through in a while, and I really want to bring it through at like a 5D heart-based consciousness level and bring some clarity to hopefully help you do what your mission is for October, which, as I brought through in the last few videos, the mission is to, for October and beyond, be the best lover you can be. To you, for you, and of your life, of your reality. You are here in the new earth to be a lover of all of it, of everything. But the most important thing that you fall in love with is you. Once you fall in love with you and you know how to cultivate and create a connection with yourself in the now, where you can trust and surrender and follow what your heart is calling you to do, there is literally nothing more powerful. There is nothing more powerful. There is nothing more magnetic. We are here to be the lovers of our lives. We are here to be the lovers of ourselves. And that is how we will then attract the perfect partners, the perfect friends, the perfect everything that is a vibrational match for us when we are embodied as the lovers of our lives. So when we are here in the now, all we have to do is choose love over fear. And as simple as that may sound, it really is that easy. Your ego is always seeking and searching for danger. It wants to understand everything because that's what it's supposed to do to keep you safe, to keep you seen, to keep you validated and valued and approved of. It's its role. So it is always seeking and searching and focusing on what it doesn't want to happen. It's kind of like the security guard of our lives, always watching out for threats or danger. So if we are living an ego-based consciousness and we're allowing our ego to run the show, then we are going to be living lives always on alert, always in fight or flight, expecting everything to fall apart, expecting people to break our hearts, expecting things to fail, thinking of the worst, worrying about the worst. And what do you think your reality is going to be? What frequency and energy do you think that you're in if you're constantly worried about how things might go wrong? If you're constantly in a belief system that's telling you that you aren't free, that you aren't safe, that you don't get to be who you want to be, what do you think your reality is going to be? It's going to be that. So you can keep choosing to be in that fear and allow your ego to run the show, or you can see that it's just doing its job and it's always going to be there, but it doesn't have to lead. You can allow yourself now to shift and fully be in heart-based consciousness, to be in the now, to be following what excites and ignites you, to be doing what love would do, to in any and every moment, what would love do? We are so trained to allow our ego to lead, to allow our subconscious programming that has been programmed through our ego to do what it's always done to keep us safe. Because again, that's its role. Your subconscious mind that is running the show 95% of the time and is always going to be doing what it knows to do to keep you safe based in what your consciousness, your ego has taught it to do through habit and repetition to keep you alive and safe and valued and validated, loved and belonging in the tribe. That's what they're here to do. But you now here, conscious and awake and aware, you are ready now to live super consciously, even more than ever before, living in the now, following what love would do. So our ego is seeking and searching for the threats, the danger, but our soul is seeking and searching for the love, the light, the bliss, the amazement, the awe, the wonder, the magic. Your soul is looking for the magic and miracles. Your ego is looking for the threats and the danger. Which one do you want to let lead? Which one do you want to let run the show? I know I'm allowing my soul to totally lead the show. Is my ego still there? Absolutely. Do I still see my subconscious programming kicking in ways that's needing some recoding? Absolutely. And then I do it. I see and I allow what is there that is not allowing me to be free, and I choose to be the identity of me that isn't choosing that reality, that isn't choosing that belief. And the more that you do that, you rewrite the instruction manual. You recode your neural pathways. It is so easy if you just choose to be who you want to be, to live in the now, to create a reality that you love. Your mission now is to be the best lover that you can be to yourself in all ways, to do what brings you pleasure, to do what brings you joy and bliss and happiness, as you would expect any lover to do. Not just of us, not just our lovers in a relationship way, but the people you know that you see, like maybe me, that just love life, that love their job, that love their reality, that love their friends. They see the best. We're living heart conscious and soul led. We're seeing the best case scenarios. We're seeing the light. We're seeing the awe. We're seeing the magic. We're seeing the miracles. We're seeing the bliss. We're seeing the happiness. And that's what's being created in our reality. I'm speaking from example because this is how I'm living. And this is a lot of how I've lived. I've always been optimistic, but I did let my ego run the show a lot, and I did have a lot of fear. I used to be so afraid and allow my ego to be constantly on high alert, watching for ways that I might be judged or abandoned. So what do you think I was getting? A reality where I was being judged and abandoned, even if it was just by myself. Like, more so than not, it's us doing it to ourselves. So most of my reality, most of my life, I have been judging and abandoning myself. So I wasn't being true. I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't being as magnetic as I'm here to be because I wasn't being authentic. And us, authentic, loving ourselves and loving our lives is how we are going to receive everything we need, because that's what we're in the frequency of. When I was in the frequency of judgment and fear, that was the frequency I was receiving. So yes, I could tap in and tune in and connect to higher levels of consciousness and believed it was all light and love when I was conscious and thinking about it. But 95% of the time, I was afraid. I was afraid of what others thought of me. I was afraid of being abandoned. I was afraid of being criticized. So then, do you think I was showing up very authentically? No, I was constantly trying to prove and please. And I'm seeing this in a lot of people right now. And I'm seeing the shifts as people are really starting to get this, as this new earth consciousness and frequency is rising and waking us more up. So I just wanted to bring us back to the simplicity of the fact that all you got to do is choose love over fear. It's choose to live from here. It's choose to be in heart-based consciousness. Allow your heart to lead. What would love do? When you see the security guard of your reality pop up, when you see your ego showing up, seeking and searching and looking for the ways you may feel, or the ways others may hurt or judge, or you might make all this money and then lose it, it is all your imagination. So would you not prefer to live in heart-based consciousness, imagining how good it can be and seeking and searching for the awe and the miracles and the magic that are always here? Or do you want to seek and search for the lack and the limitations and the control? There's more than enough out there telling you to be in fear, telling you all of the things that are wrong or could go wrong in this world. You can keep focusing on that and being in fear and trying to control it not happening to you. Or you can just enjoy your life and be the light you want to be and be the expression of divinity that I know, if you receive this message and you're still listening to me, you're here to be. If you receive this and it's resonating with you, if it's not resonating with you, you do not have to believe me. But those of you that this is resonating with, just like I say in pretty much every video, it's for you. That's why it's resonating. That's how it works in the 5D and beyond. Is resonance, is frequency, is energy, is knowing that this is for you through a soul deep, heartfelt, aligned connection and reaction within you. It is not going to make logical sense. You don't need to make sense of it. Where you're going and what you're here to do isn't going to make sense to you or anyone, but it's going to feel good. It's going to feel right. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to enjoy and express and expand. We're here to evolve. You are here to be a super conscious creator of your reality, living in the now, following the frequency and energy, being the channel that you're here to be. Every single one of us is here to be a channel of divinity, and you have your own unique way. And all you have to do is cultivate and create in the now the ability to hear however you're meant to follow what feels good to you, to do what you want to do. And that is how you will live a life beyond your wildest dreams, as every message is coming through right now, because that is what I'm here to help you do, is to just live as the lover of your life, loving yourself, loving your reality, loving the world, loving the people. That's living in the 5D. The more that you live here in heart-based consciousness, trusting and surrendering and following the frequency and energy, and you really anchor into the light, that is you living in heart-based consciousness in the 5D, following the frequency and energy, following the love, finding the miracles, finding the magic. The easier and easier it gets to connect to the 6th dimension, the 7th dimension, the 8th dimension, and beyond, to all of these levels of limitless possibilities and infinite creation that are all here to be channeled through you however they're meant to. Written, spoken, dancing, cooking, whatever way you're here to bring light, love, joy, peace, bliss, happiness to this world. It happens through you enjoying it. It happens through you choosing love for yourself, and then everything and everyone else. It really all is light and love. Yes, we are living human experiences that are dense. We are here in these human bodies that are in a 3D and 4D reality. But we are here to remember that we came to wake up and be the light, to be the light in the dark. And all you have to do is enjoy being you. Okay. I really highly encourage you to make October all about you. Romanticize your life. Enjoy yourself. Bring yourself as much pleasure as you possibly can in all ways. Buy yourself flowers. Take yourself to dinner. Have a bubble bath. Like, date yourself. Romanticize this life. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Stop making it so hard, but make sure that you're doing it because it feels soul fulfilling to you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here and co-creating this magic with me. There are ways to work with me below depending when you're seeing this. I am doing a new moon solar eclipse ascension session live on Zoom on the 2nd. It is going to be beyond words. I don't even want to limit it with really saying what it's going to be, but I can feel the frequency and energy building of how good it's going to be, how activating. It's going to bring a lot of harmony to our hearts and our souls. I'm going to do my best with Source to bring an end to the conflict between your ego and your soul, your head and your heart. And then we would love if you joined us for 111 days of super conscious self-mastery. Fingers crossed that by the time this video is released, it is live and ready for you to join us. It should be in the show notes below. If not, come back. It'll be ready really soon. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Let me know in the comments below that you're choosing love over fear, like for real, that you're really ready to be the lover of your life. It's up to you. No one else can do it but you. No one else can love you as good as you. And when you give yourself all the love that you need, it makes it so much easier for everyone else. If we all just loved ourselves and took care of ourselves and treated ourselves how we wanted to, this world would be so much more enjoyable, because we wouldn't have those of us here that are manipulating and controlling and trying to get and make each other meet our core wounds so that we can feel better. When we do our own healing and our own inner work, and we just love ourselves and do what we want to do and enjoy this reality with who feels aligned to us, it's so good. And we need all roles, so we need the people that aren't getting it, but I know if you're resonating, then you're here to be a lover and a light leader in this new earth, and it's time for you to step even more into that role. And the best part is that the greatest payoff is that you are just enjoying being you, living the life that you want to. Really, what's better than that? I see you, I love you, and I can't wait to be with you again in tomorrow's video.